The $2,000 stimulus checks for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VIA beneficiaries are being distributed on Friday. Cash checks for all seniors will begin to arrive in the mail on Monday. What implications does this have for you and your money? Watch this space for all the information on these important payments and how to ensure that you get yours. To remain up to date on the newest news and financial advice, click subscribe and ring the bell. Welcome to Updates Area, your go-to resource for the most recent information on Social Security and 4 stimulus checks designed specifically for senior citizens in the United States, including SSDI and VIA recipients. I hope everyone is doing well. Let's get started. Everything is well. Let us get straight to the point. The government recently unveiled a brand new round of stimulus payments, and this time, they're going all out. For those who qualify, payouts of up to $2,000 are possible. They're arriving sooner than everybody anticipated. Here's the breakdown for those receiving payments via Social Security, Medicare, or SSDI. Direct deposit is planned for this Friday for seniors, and those anticipating paper checks in the mail starting next week, Monday. This is massive, people. Not since the pandemic's peak have we seen a stimulus package this size. But why now? What's changed? Don't worry, we'll break it all down for you now that I know. What's on your mind? Why is this stimulation check being given to us again? Yes, the economy is improving, but there are still fears about inflation, even with the improvements. For many Americans, the cost of living is still extremely high. Supermarkets, gas, utilities. These days, it seems like everything costs more. There are economic recovery gaps. Although some industries are recovering, others are still having difficulty. The government is aware that not everyone is benefiting evenly from the rebound. Effects of a pandemic. The long-term economic effects of COVID-19 are still being felt, particularly by disadvantaged communities, even though we are no longer under lockdown. Political pressure. As the midterm elections get near, legislators are under more pressure to give constituents real relief. Shortfalls in Social Security. The security of Social Security funding is an increasing source of concern. Part of the stimulus package's goal is to give recipients short-term respite, while longer-term. There is discussion over solutions, therefore a confluence of political, social, and economic forces that resulted in this unexpected but welcome announcement. Let's now discuss who is qualified to get these $2,000 checks. The net is quite wide, which is good news. This time, those receiving Social Security, regular Social Security retirement benefits recipients are on the list for Supplemental Security Income, SSI. SSI recipients will also get the full $2,000 in Social Security Disability Insurance, SCDI. Incorporated into this cycle, Veterans Affairs through those who benefit seniors are also eligible if you receive benefits. Our elderly population is receiving extra care, with paper checks being given preference for individuals without direct deposit. But the worst is yet to come. Although they are more generous than in previous stimulus rounds, there are income limits in place. Not all single filers who meet the eligibility requirements and have adjusted gross incomes up to $75,000 will be awarded the entire amount for heads of. The threshold for households is $112,500. Up to $150,000 in AGI, married couples filing jointly can still receive the full $2,000 apiece. Beyond these thresholds, the payment begins to phase out, but the upper limits are higher. Compared to earlier rounds, the Treasury is starting these transfers at midnight, so many of you may wake up on Friday morning if you fall into one of these categories and have set up direct deposit. For those of you receiving paper checks, don't panic if you don't see it in your mailbox on Monday. They're starting the mailing process then, but it might take some time. To a very pleasant surprise in your bank account now. What does this $2,000 stimulus check imply for? The Treasury is employing a tiered method based on income levels, with lower-income households receiving their checks first. It will take a week or two for all checks to be sent out. Let's put it this way practically. For many of you, this may mean getting instant financial relief, which could mean paying off debt, or eventually being able to finance that required repair you've been putting off. When you spend this money, it benefits not only you, but also the local economy. Small businesses, in particular, may experience a notable increase in opportunity savings if you're able to save some or all of this money. Might offer a much-needed safety net for unforeseen costs or medical emergencies for the elderly and disabled. This could assist with paying for prescription drugs, medical costs, or perhaps accessibility improvements for your house. Completing the task of necessities given the growing price of groceries and other home goods. This check could enable you to reduce your bank debt while stocking up on necessities. If you have outstanding loans or credit card debt, this may be an opportunity to reduce those and enhance your quality of life and financial health. Perhaps you've been requiring a mobility equipment, an upgraded hearing aid, or a new mattress, and this stimulation could help. Invest on your daily comfort and well-being, and keep in mind that there are no rules on how you can use this money. Nevertheless, if you're not sure how to use it, ask. Now, let's zoom out and examine the larger picture to see what this stimulus could mean for the entire economy and consumer spending surge, with millions of Americans suddenly having access to financial advice or the support of a valued family member. $2,000 more in their wallets. There will probably be a large increase in consumer spending, which could give the retail, hotel, and service industries a much-needed lift and create jobs. As a result of the increased demand, we may see more employment opportunities, particularly in industries that have been sluggish to recover. Inflation worries are constantly present, but experts are split on whether this will have a negative or positive impact on the economy. Substantial inflationary impact on stock market response. Observe the markets. In the past, market movements have responded favorably to stimulus announcements, particularly in industries that gain from higher consumer spending in the long run. While this offers temporary respite, policymakers and economists are currently debating the long-term effects on the national debt and economic stability. All right, guys, here's the lowdown on this enormous $2,000 stimulus check that's heading your way on Friday. To be a significant day for millions of Americans, and I'm thrilled to share this news with you. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with others if you found the material useful. Anybody who could gain, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell to receive updates on this evolving story. How will this new stimulation check affect your life, in your opinion? Thank you for watching, be safe, and I'll see you in the next films. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them as well. The following video